Hi, I'm Hannah, and this is One-to-One Health Kick. We are in week 4 of our journey to better nutrition using the nutrition label as our roadmap. This week, we are focusing on carbohydrates and strategies for making smart carbohydrate choices. But first, let's answer yesterday's Health Kick question of the day. What fruit can I use on foods to zest up any dish without adding any calories? The answer is lemons. As we talked about yesterday, it's a 0-calorie flavoring option. Instead of reaching for creamy ranch dressing, try a squeeze of lemon instead. Let's review what we already know about carbohydrates. First, there are 3 types of carbohydrates: starches, sugar, and fiber. Starches and sugar are our body's main source of energy and should make up 45 to 65% of our daily calorie intake. Second, not all carbohydrates are created equal. Starches are natural sugars and a great fuel source, but most sugars added through processing have negative effects in our health. Fiber is not a source of energy, but scrubs out our intestines, lowers cholesterol, and satisfies our feelings of hunger. The 2010 Dietary Guidelines for Americans recommend choosing foods that provide more dietary fiber and reducing daily intake of calories from added sugar. So let's talk a little bit more about each of these goals. Fiber has a lot of health benefits. In fact, foods that contain fiber not only taste good, but are active in our bodies in several ways, including decreasing the risk of heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. You may have heard of the 2 types of fiber, soluble and insoluble, or seen them listed separately on the food label. Soluble fiber acts in our bodies to lower our cholesterol in the blood, which reduces our risk of heart disease. Insoluble fiber speeds up our digestive process, so dangerous waste products don't hang around too long, likely giving us a boost against colon cancer. Plus, fibers leave us feeling full for long periods of time, helping us find a better balance between energy in, or eating, and energy out, activity. As you can see, complex carbohydrates, or carbohydrate foods with starches and fiber, give us several health boosts. There's yet another type of carbohydrate, simple carbohydrates, which tend to have negative effects in our body. Simple carbs, or refined carbs, are those foods with added sugars and refined or processed grains, such as sugary soft drinks, packaged baked goods, and sweetened food products. These foods generally provide us with too many calories and little, if any, disease-fighting potential, like those found in the high-fiber carbs. Another drawback to these sugary foods is, while they do give us bursts of energy, they also leave us feeling tired and hungry again soon afterwards. I'm sure you're familiar with the feeling of a sugar crash. This is why it is important to focus instead on high-fiber foods that let us sustain energy and not experience such extreme highs and lows. I mentioned a couple of weeks ago you should try to eat 25 to 30 grams of fiber each day. Hopefully you've slowly begun to increase your fiber intake, or at least started trying to track your usual intake. If you're having trouble meeting the recommended goal, join us next time when we'll talk about carbohydrate sources and tips for increasing fiber and reducing added sugar. Now it's time for our One-to-One Health Kick question of the day. True or false? Naturally occurring sugars, like those found in fruit and milk, are listed on the ingredient list. This has been One-to-One Health Kick. Until next time, keep moving. Let's summarize. Complex carbohydrates include starch and fiber. Simple carbohydrates include sugars. Both soluble and insoluble fiber have health benefits like lowering cholesterol and speeding digestive processes. You should try to eat 25 to 30 grams of fiber each day. If you're feeling hungry and need a snack, choose fiber-rich foods. They will satisfy your hunger and keep you feeling fuller longer.